This is the business we are in at LSU, providing a world-class experience for our student athletes to compete and earn their degrees.
Like one.
Hello again, Tiger fans. Welcome to Inside LSU Sports. I'm Bill Franquez, and we have another great show planned for you this week as LSU Softball Media Day took place last week.
The main question last year is, what are we going to do in center field? And what did we do? We won a Gold Glove.
We'll get the inside scoop on the team from Coach Tarina and her players. They start play this weekend at Tiger Park. We'll take a look at the LSU gymnastics win over Georgia in the Maravich Center. We'll also have a look at some of the baseball newcomers as they're getting ready to start in Alex Box Stadium next weekend. And finally, a look at Black History Month here on the LSU campus. So stay with us right back after this on Inside LSU Sports.
Inside LSU Sports, presented by Community Coffee, is brought to you each week by the 7 partners that represent Team LSU. Cox, the official communications provider of LSU Athletics. McDonald's, official sponsor of the LSU Tigers. Our Lady of the Lake, official healthcare provider of LSU Athletics. By Albertsons, the official grocery partner of LSU Athletics. Hancock Whitney, the official bank of the LSU Tigers. People's Health, the official health plan of LSU Athletics. And by Coca-Cola, official beverage partner of the LSU Tigers. Inside LSU Sports is an exclusive presentation of the LSU Sports Television Network. This segment of Inside LSU Sports is brought to you each week by Bud Light.
You are watching Inside LSU Sports. Time now to take a look at LSU softball. Coach Beth Tarina and the Tigers held Media Day activities last week, and they start the season this weekend in Tiger Park. Let's head out to Tiger Park and listen to Coach Tarina and her Tigers talk about the upcoming season.
Well, thank you all for being with us. We really appreciate you joining us on another adventure here. Welcome to 2023 LSU softball. I'm so excited to be the coach of this group. This is a really special group. I feel like we have worked a long time, waited a long time to put this particular group together. We even got some added bonuses with a couple COVID fifth years that we didn't expect to play with a Macy Bergeron or Ailey Johnson, but we've got them all here, and we've worked really hard to get this group together. I think the keys for this group is we return a great core of players. We return all of our All-SEC players, 5 of them, Kilponen, Briggs, Clark, Coffey, Pleasance. We return a really strong core of All-SEC players. All those players were also All-Region. So I love this core of returners that we're bringing together. It is a very different feel at practice every day than the last 2 years, where felt like we were really having to coach a lot of young kids. This is very player-led, a very different feel, a really exciting feel to be at the helm of this group.
Yeah, I think every start to a season is like the best thing to look forward to. A lot of different things this year than in the past, being able to play with the people that I'm playing with now. Like we have the same core group, but there's a couple added people that make it even more exciting. Like I have been waiting for the day that Sydney Burzon plays or pitches against another team. I am dying for that day. I think we're just excited to start going against other teams. The scrimmages against each other, they're getting rough. We're knowing how to pitch to each other now. We're finding our weaknesses, but we'll be able to work those out by the time season starts. So.
I'm really excited for you guys to see the pitching staff that this year is going to come with. You know, like you have 2 amazing freshmen that came in. You have Sydney and Ailey. Like they are so talented, and like they're so good now. I can't even fathom what they're going to be like come their 4th year next year. Like honestly, I can't wait to see them in a month. You know, you have Ray Chafin, who is just the best competitor you'll ever meet. Like she just wants the ball and she's going to give everything she has every second. And same with Emily Casanova. She's just really been grinding hard for like the last 2 years, and I'm really excited to see her.
Excitement levels through the roof. I think to get this team on the field has been something we're really looking forward to since we even stepped and took the field in August. Our fall games were super fun to be a part of in October, and kind of just moving that forward and progressing. We have a lot of great opportunities even lined up in the first weekend. We get to see some really good opponents, so it'll be fun for our team to get tested in February and kind of take that into the SEC season.
The main question last year is, what are we going to do in center field? And what did we do? We won a Gold Glove. That's what we did. And I told you standing here that you weren't going to ask that question again. And Sierra Briggs definitely lived up to that. Something that no other program can say is that the first female Gold Glover gave it to the first collegiate Gold Glover. So pretty amazing legacy we have in the outfield here at LSU, and something really special, and we're excited just for that group to be led by Sierra Briggs again.
It is a dream, yeah, because I am honored and proud to wear LSU across my chest, and I think following after Aaliyah Andrews, of course, one of the greats that's been here, being able to follow in her footsteps and just to continue the greatness out there is awesome, and I'm just glad that the coaching staff trusts me enough to kind of lead the outfield.
We played a top 10 schedule in 12 of our years here as a coaching staff, and that's how we like it. We want to be challenged. We've never set out to play a perfect season, a perfect schedule. We've set out to be battle tested at the end of every year so that we can perform against whatever we see at the end of the season. You never know what hand you'll be dealt in the postseason, so we plan to be battle tested, and I think this schedule will do exactly that. It took some growing and some learning and some moments that we, had to go through to get to this point, but I think the product we're putting on the field in 2023 is going to be exceptional.
Ever wonder how they make your Bud Light so crisp and refreshing? It starts with 4 essential ingredients: barley, rice, water, and hops. Crisp, cold, Bud Light, brewed for great times.
When you find the home you want to buy, choose a mortgage lender that can help you buy it. David Alello with Assurance Financial. David specializes in helping first-time home buyers, offering conventional FHA, VA, RD construction, and jumbo loans. David takes the hassle out of getting a home loan while making you feel right at home. Lending the way you like it. Call David today at 921-8152. That's 921-8152. David Alello with Assurance Financial.
This is LSU. Champions are made here. History is made here. It's 73 degrees, winds are calm, chance of rain, never. And here come your Fighting Tigers of LSU.
LSU Tigers fans, show your pride with real Tigers gear from the official online store, lsushop.net. You'll find everything a Tigers fan needs, including jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, and more. With an awesome selection of over 4,100 products, including official team merchandise from Nike, when it comes to Tigers pride, there's only one place real Tigers fans go, lsushop.net.
This segment of Inside LSU Sports brought to you each week by TJ Ribs, legendary Louisiana barbecue.
When we step into the PMAC, we share the floor with legends. Legends who fought all the way in victory for LSU. Honoring the past, understanding that our stories will one day be history. Every dismount is an opportunity to represent those 3 letters across our chest. This is for the ones who will always be by my side. This is for our legacy. This is for LSU.
Thanks for being with us here on Inside LSU Sports. Time now to head out to the Maravich Center, where LSU Gymnastics defeated Georgia last Friday with a season-high score. The meet was highlighted by a perfect 10 on the floor from Aaliyah Finnegan. Let's take a look at LSU Georgia last week in gymnastics.
This is Chase Brock, the junior from Atlanta, next up on the vault. She is the fourth of the 6 competitors on this event for LSU.
Another Yurchenko, 1.5, and that is a stuck landing.
And our first look tonight at the sophomore from Warrensburg, Missouri, Alexis Jeffrey. And Jeffrey, the transfer from UCLA. So from one powerhouse program to another.
Take a look at this dismount. The height that she gets and the air awareness, she knows right where she is to get that stick. You saw her absorb that landing. Just incredible job for Alexis.
And now the final athletes on the bars for LSU. Haley Bryant, the 8-time All-American, who has 13 titles this season alone.
Aggressive in that cast handstand and this dismount. Double front with a half. Just the smallest step on the landing, but incredible routine for Haley.
So a strong way to finish on the beam for LSU. Aaliyah Finnegan, who won the title on the beam last week at Arkansas with a 9.925 and has 2 beam titles already this season.
Very difficult back handspring, layout, step out, layout, step out. Beautiful job.
Alona Shenikova for LSU, the senior on floor next, and conversely, compared to Georgia's youthful roster, she's one of 12 upperclassmen for Jay Clark and LSU here in Baton Rouge.
And a front double twist. Second pass here, round off 1.5, front layout.
While KJ Johnson is the 4th on the floor for LSU here.
And KJ is going to open with a huge tuckful, open tuckful, and she's not going to grab her legs. Outstanding.
Aaliyah Finnegan, and it comes down to those two now, with Aaliyah Finnegan first, followed by Bryant.
Starts things off, double Arabian into a stag jump. Perfect landing. Carrying out final pass for Aaliyah. 1.5 front layout. She likes it, the crowd likes it. And I love the facial expression. Such a performer, and so first career perfect 10 on floor for her. All the emotions. That is so exciting for her.
Stay tuned for more Inside LSU Sports after the break.
The new year is here, and so is the Ford truck or SUV you've always wanted. New inventory has arrived, and your Southern Quality Ford dealer has a great selection ready for you to choose from. Make the most of this year in a new Ford F-150, or tackle new adventures in a Ford Explorer or Bronco Sport. Hurry, the new year and your new Ford are here. New inventory is here, so don't miss 0% financing plus $1,000 bonus cash on a 2022 F-150. Only at your Southern Quality Ford dealer.
Now is the time for new beginnings. For holding each other's hands. For encouraging each other. And for working together. At Women's, our mission is to improve the health of all women and infants. So today, we're focused on new ways to care for you and keep you safe. Because seeing you healthy and strong is important to us.
At TJ Ribs, we're known as LSU fans, but we're world famous for our baby back ribs. And even though you don't need a reason to crave our fried green tomatoes on a juicy burger, our slow-smoked barbecue chicken, crispy jumbo wings, or Cajun-inspired seafood, you can bet we'll give you one. Get here for game day at TJ Ribs, an official barbecue restaurant sponsor of LSU Athletics.
This is LSU. Champions are made here. History is made here. It's 73 degrees, winds are calm, chance of rain, never. And here come your Fighting Tigers of LSU.
LSU Tigers fans, show your pride with real Tigers gear from the official online store, LSUshop.net. You'll find everything a Tigers fan needs, including jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, and more. With an awesome selection of over 4,100 products, including official team merchandise from Nike, when it comes to Tigers pride, there's only one place real Tigers fans go, LSUshop.net.
Welcome back to Inside LSU Sports. As you know, Coach Jay Johnson and the LSU baseball team, preseason #1 in the nation, and that's largely due to the influx of a lot of great new players. Let's meet some of those Tiger newcomers as they're preparing for the 2023 season.
What's up, guys? Kay Beloso here, and today we're going to meet the newcomers.
My name's Nate Ackenhausen, left-handed pitcher, Wausau, Oklahoma.
My name's DJ Primo. I'm a left-handed pitcher from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
My name's Zeb Roto. I'm an outfielder from Monroe, Louisiana.
Hey, I'm Jaden New, right-handed pitcher from Los Angeles, California.
All right, first question. Favorite movie?
I don't watch a lot of movies, but I guess I would go with The Three Stooges.
I'd have to go with Rocky, because Rocky's just a dope dude.
I think I'm gonna have to go with 8 Mile.
But I know something about you. You went to Cranbrook. That's a private school.
Eminem, you know.
I'm just gonna go with The Sandlot. It's oldie but a goodie.
All right, Luke, back to you. If you were stranded on an island, what teammate are you bringing?
I'll probably bring Chase Shores, just because funny personality, good to be around.
I'm definitely bringing Alex Milazzo. You know, he'd be doing stuff for me, you know, and he's funny. Keep it going.
I'd probably go with Paul. He's very resourceful, it feels like. So, yeah, I'd have to go with him.
I'd go Caleb Appleby, and I've been living with him for the past 6 months, and we could probably hunt, fish, and, you know, make a living off of it.
Favorite baseball player growing up as a kid?
This is weird, but probably Chad Billingsley, pitcher for the Dodgers.
I'll say Ken Griffey Jr.
Probably Prince Fielder.
Mine was Albert Pujols.
All right, back to you. If you were going to go pro in a different sport, what would it be?
Fishing.
Probably esports. I'm the best COD player on the team. So.
I'm gonna say have my own hunting show. I don't guess that's going pro, but
yeah, I'll probably be golfing somewhere. So.
All right, those are the new guys.
Hey, Tiger fans! Being here on LSU's campus reminds us what makes the Tiger Nation so different.
For starters, no one else gets as loud and as wild as we do.
No one else loves the teams and the players like Tiger fans.
And no one else has a mascot as cool as Mike the Tiger.
Whatever it is, we love it, because at Dudley DeBosier, we believe different is good.
If you've been injured, experience it for yourself. The Dudley DeBosier difference.
Demand Dudley DeBosier, official partner of LSU Athletics.
Ever wonder how they make your Bud Light so crisp, then refreshing? It starts with 4 essential ingredients: barley, rice, water, and hops. Crisp, cold, Bud Light, brewed for great times.
Now is the time for new beginnings. For holding each other's hands, for encouraging each other, and for working together. At Women's, our mission is to improve the health of all women and infants. So today, we're focused on new ways to care for you and keep you safe. Because seeing you healthy and strong is important to us.
This is LSU. Champions are made here. History is made here. It's 73 degrees, winds are calm, chance of rain, never. And here come your Fighting Tigers of LSU.
LSU Tigers fans, show your pride with real Tigers gear from the official online store, LSUshop.net. You'll find everything a Tigers fan needs, including jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, and more. With an awesome selection of over 4,100 products, including official team merchandise from Nike, when it comes to Tigers pride, there's only one place real Tigers fans go, LSUshop.net.
Inside LSU Sports, presented by Community Coffee, is brought to you each week by the 7 partners that represent Team LSU. Cox, the official communications provider of LSU Athletics. McDonald's, official sponsor of the LSU Tigers. Our Lady of the Lake, official healthcare provider of LSU Athletics. By Albertsons, the official grocery partner of LSU Athletics. Hancock Whitney, the official bank of the LSU Tigers. People's Health, the official health plan of LSU Athletics. And by Coca-Cola, official beverage partner of the LSU Tigers. Inside LSU Sports is an exclusive presentation of the LSU Sports Television Network. The LSU Sports Television Network is a division of LSUSP and Playfly Sports Properties.
We are nearing the end of this week's edition of Inside LSU Sports. Before you go, check out this feature on Black History Month. LSU Athletics will be celebrating the accomplishments of our black student athletes throughout the month of February. So check out that feature, and we'll be back here next week on Inside LSU Sports.
As we begin Black History Month, our program wants to recognize and uplift our previous black athletes and create a safe space for black athletes to come.
Black History Month to us means learning from the past so that we can create a better future.
Black History Month means to us to celebrate Black history and Black accomplishments. It's also a reminder that we have a long way to go.
Black History Month means to us learning and understanding different cultures around us.
To us, Black History Month means honoring those who paved the way and using our platform to educate others.
Black History Month to us is a celebration of the lives and accomplishments of black women and men.
Black History Month to us means educating and encouraging myself and those around me.
At LSU, as a female black student athlete, I feel very supported in ways, and I feel at home because our team is very diverse and we have a lot of support staff that is also very diverse.
What Black History Month means to me, it's kind of taken on a new meaning. It used to be just a time to reflect on the past, but with so much that's happening around this country, it's a realization that Black history is now. And no longer is it just these black and white photos of what transpired before us.
Because the culture has done so much, so it's just a celebration, but it's not just a celebration of just this month. It's a celebration every day of everything that the culture has had to get through, go through, and come through.
Means a lot to me because my grandfather was in the Olympics in 1952. So he was in that era where segregation and athletics didn't combine together. So it's a celebration for him with me being in athletics now and all the stuff he went through. Well, first and foremost, proud. Proud to live in the skin, proud to be who I am. I'm proud to take advantage of the sacrifices that the people who came made before us. And I wouldn't be here without them.
I think people should understand that you can celebrate Black history and Black culture without meaning that it's anything negative towards any other culture or any other history. I think Black history is American history.
They correlate with one another, and it's a great opportunity to educate a lot of people who are unfamiliar with a lot of the contributions that African Americans have made to our society
It's very important, man, because of the fact that if you don't know where you come from, you don't know where to go. There's some people that aim, that are moving aimlessly because they don't know their history, their background, and there's some sort of confusion as well because of the lack of knowing the history.
LSU's campus now is probably one of, if not the most diverse campuses in the SEC. And to see many demographics, walking around our campus and going to school together and commingling.
It's one thing to be at the table, it's another thing to be sitting at the front of it. And while we still got a ways to go, I think LSU has made a step in the right direction. And having someone like President Tate at the lead.
And they have several buildings here named after very prominent African Americans, like your Clarence L. Barney Cultural Center. And I work for a head coach and Coach Kelly, who lays that foundation and promotes and supports that foundation.
We all talk about inclusion. Everybody preaches that, but I think that Coach is one that actually not only preaches it, but he lives it. Cares about his players. He's inclusive with not just, African Americans, with blacks, but with women. So it's been a pleasure to be around someone of his caliber, to be able to see how inclusive he is with everybody.
Black History Month to me means that it's a time to celebrate those who've paved the way for us and see how progressive history has gotten now.
Black History Month means to me an opportunity to recognize all of the social change that the Black community has strived for, but also be conscious and aware of the change that is still continued and needed to have permanent social justice and equality.
Remembering and thinking about all of not only the Black women, but the Black men before us that really paved the way for us to be able to have opportunities like playing soccer here at LSU.
Treating each other with equality and just love each other for who we are and not for where we come from or what we look like, and just respect each other for who we are.
One way that I would like allies to represent Black people is just to stand up for what's right and spread awareness of how education is important.
How I can continue to be an ally is to educate myself on the history of the month more and all the achievements and recognize everything that the Black community has done.
I think it's important to, as an ally, just to understand that I'm never going to go through some difficulties that others have.
And I think it's important because we do need to learn why they struggle with certain things way more than we ever will.
I think it's important to have this month in order to accept people that are different from us and to enforce change on issues that need to be helped even today.
Being a Black student athlete at LSU is the opportunity of a lifetime. There's obviously many people before me that didn't get to do that. Then there's the people that paved the way for me, and I'm honored to be here and pave the way for girls after me.
This is the business we are in at LSU, providing a world-class experience for our student athletes to compete and earn their degrees.
Like, we want